Hi guys, Skillfully Awful here and welcome back to yet again another video in the same dress I was in my last one. But today we're going to be doing this thing that I found quite interesting and I thought it'd be a nice video. It's supposed to be a 30 days of it challenge, so basically like every day you answer a question about something to do with it. And I thought it'd be really nice to do a video about it. I'm not entirely sure how well these kind of things do, but I thought they would be really funny, and I've made a lot more plans to do this with like bands, emo bands I used to be into, South Park, a bunch of different stuff. So if you want to see more of these, please let me know because I would love to do more of them. Anyway, let's just get on with it. Basically, I have 30 questions here and I'm just going to go through them all and answer them. So if you like it, this video is for you. So, first question is, who is your favourite female character? Now, I was going to say Beverly, but then I remembered what she's like in the book, so I went with Patty instead because we stan Patty. I'm sorry, but we do. Favourite male character? Now, kinda didn't want to be too cliche with this, plus I kinda answer it later on. But my favourite male character is actually Vic from the Bowers gang because he has something on my wee heart. I'm sorry, but I love that boy and I will protect that boy with my entire soul, although I kinda didn't really do a good job because you know what happened. Now, the worst character in its entirety is Henry's dad. I don't know his name. I don't want to know his name. But I feel like he is the worst character in it. Camera didn't even like that, apparently. Plus, he's a cop, so ACAB. That's the tea. Now, my favourite scene in it is definitely the rock fight. I tried to think of something else that wasn't the rock fight, but the rock war, I'm sorry, it's the best. It's the best scene. I am sorry. Now, the favourite member of the Losers gang, Eddy Kasparek. Of course, we are the same person, and plus I relate to him on a spiritual level, therefore he is my favourite. Then there's the original or the remake. Now, I like the remake so much better, but Henry Bowers in the original, Greasers, that's what I'm saying. Plus, Eddy gets out at the end. They don't leave his body in there, but I like the remake better. Hands down. I'm sorry, it's gotta be said. The next question is just ready with a question mark, and yes. Yes. Hands down. Yes. The next one is just Bill or Ben, and I would have to say Bill. I don't like Ben. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. There's no flavour. I don't see no flavour. Where's the flavour? There's none. Flavour's been stolen. Grasped from the man. I don't like him. I know a lot of people do like Ben, and I don't hate Ben. He's just, there's not much flavour compared to everybody else, if you catch my drift. The best ship in it, I think, is, in my humble opinion, even though I've already kind of answered this question, I think is Reddy. I love their friendship, and I'm sorry, I love them, especially when like they're older and stuff, and just, obviously I ship them more when they're older because we don't ship kids, but like, Reddy. The worst ship, now, I keep playing with these, but never mind. The worst ship I didn't really know existed until a few days ago, and that is Patrick and Richie. I don't know who thought that was a good ship, but not on my watch. I hate it. I think I screamed when my friend told me about it because I was like, especially like Patrick. No. The only person I will even remotely ship with Patrick is Henry, because they're both on the same mentality level, even though I think Patrick's worse, but you know, they're at least, you know, they're a little bit well suited, plus the junkyard scenes. So. The next question is the book or the movie, and I would say the movie, because the book has some stuff in it that I would like to forget, so I would definitely see the movie because they don't add that scene, if you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, you don't want to know what I mean, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And the movies don't have it, so to be fair, some books don't have it, but I like the whole visuals better than reading. So next one is Tim or Bill as Pennywise, and I'd have to say Bill. I'm sorry, Tim was great, but I love the new design of the new Pennywise, and I get that there's like some kind of fear with the original Pennywise, since he's kind of like, he looks normal and he'd like blend into society and you would just like think he was a normal clown or something. But I like the new Pennywise. I love his design. I love the scare factor. It's just peace stories, these stunts. Thank you. The funniest character now, Richie Tozer. Richie. Do I need to say any more? Richie. The worst character is fear, and I would have to say Eddy, because me and Eddy have the exact same fear, which is the only reason I'm saying Eddy's fear, because we share in the same fear. Germs, being ill, sickness. I don't during this pandemic. I have been freaking the fuck out because there's a disease going about and it's freaking me out, and just Eddy's fear. Second to that, I would say Stan's fear, just because the little float person kind of reminds me of like Momo or like Samara Morgan from The Ring, and I don't fuck with that. I stay far away from those. Thank you. The next one is favourite actor from the film, and I would have to say Wyatt or Bill Hader, because Bill Hader, but I might say Wyatt just because he's great. Like, he started off like he was shy when he first filmed it, and now he's filming other stuff and he has blossomed, and just as an actor in general, he's really good and he's incredibly funny, and he supports the whole Black Lives Matter movement, so I'm here for it. The next one is favourite adult character, and I think I would have to say Richie. Eddy, obviously, he's my favourite, but there's just something about adult Richie. He's so funny, and just I appreciate him. I love him. He's a comedian, just like Bill Hader. Maybe it's just Bill Hader, I don't know, but adult Richie is my favourite. The worst encounter with Pennywise, I would have to say when the leopard threw up on Eddy, because that's disgusting. Disgusting. The worst jump scare is by far in the second movie, either when the big fucking statue comes to life or when Beverly's in the house and that old woman kind of comes out. No. My favourite quote: if you know me at all in real life, you will understand. You will know. This is my favourite quote because I do not shut up about it. But it has to be. She cut the fucking mullet, man. It's been like 30 years. It's the best. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. My least favourite ship, so I guess it's the worst one, but just one I don't ship that a lot of people do, is Stan and Bill. I don't see it. I ship them as friends, but nothing more than that. Nah. Nope. My favourite Pennywise quote, I don't really have many of them, but I think it would be like I forgot what it was, but it was like, if you lived here you'd be home by now. I don't know why I like it, it's just, well, he's telling the truth, I'm just saying, but like, it's a nice wee quote, and I like that scene, so that one. The best friendship is definitely Eddy and Richie. I gotta say it. Yep. Next one is Richie or Bill, and Richie, obviously. Bill, once again, there's not much flavour there. It's not much. The next one, Eddy or Ben. Eddy, he's my favourite, of course. Plus, like I said before, Ben has no flavour. I'm sorry. Bill has a little more flavour than Ben, but the funniest scene, I think, once again, the rock war, but when Richie gets a rock thrown in his face in the middle of a sentence, I laugh, crackle up every single time I see it. So that one. And the final question to end off this, whatever this is. Favourite underrated character would have to be Connor Bowers. I know a lot of people don't like Connor because of what he did to Richie, but if Henry Bowers was your cousin, you'd be a shit scared. I think the boy was just scared and just... I love Connor Bowers. Probably a very unpopular opinion, but Connor Bowers, one of my favourite underrated characters. Either that or Victor, because he has my soul. But yeah, that's basically all the questions. There's a few more, but like favourite fan account, favourite edit, I don't know, I have loads of them, and copyright, so I'm just gonna leave them out. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. I do have more, but I don't know what this video is gonna do, how it's gonna do on my channel, all of that kind of stuff. For now, that's it, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Ooh, coming in with the other hand, beach. Kermit, you're right. Yay. Yay. My PlayStation's still on. What am I watching? I have no idea.